being afraid to go within. I know sometimes it's hard. The emotions are rough. Some of us are traumatized. Some of us have been crazy hurt or whatever the case may be. But that is even more reason to go inside and find yourself. Find God. Do you ever feel like you don't know which way to go in life? Or do you ever feel like you don't know what choice to make next? It's because you need silence, baby. Hi, my loves. My name is Areania, and I am here to share with you my experience in hopes that it helps you on your journey. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to this beautiful connected family. Hit that bell notification so you know when I drop my next gem, because I'm dropping them, baby. And last but not least, share this with someone. Let's get back to this video. It is almost impossible in life to make a choice and feel good about it if you can't hear yourself, if you can't hear God. You gotta get quiet, baby. You gotta really still your mind. I'm really understanding on this journey, since I've taken meditation and journaling and me going on my walks extremely serious. I am so confident in every step that I make, and it's because I can clearly hear what I need to do next with no disturbance. There are no conflicting voices in my head telling me, go left, no, go right. It's one guided direction. And that's because I got clear. That's because I found God. And I found God in stillness, baby. I found God in silence. The outside world got so loud and chaotic that I had to find peace within. So I came to myself and I started meditating and I started taking walks. I started truly prioritizing connecting to myself, to my within. This is how I silence that chattering monkey inside of your head that gives you anxiety and that exhausts you. I silenced it. I broke it. And it was with continuous effort of working on me. And now when I take steps in life, there is fear and doubt there, but I know that's where I need to be. And every step I've been taking thus far has been successful. It's been beautiful. You want to be guided on this journey. You know all the answers to what you need in this life. Only you. And it's wild because we are always looking outside of ourselves for the answers when the answers are within. They are within us. But you can't get to the answers that are within if you have too much chatter going on. If you have outside influences in your mind, they stay in your mind for a long time. I'm talking from childhood to you in middle school to college. Then you got coworkers when you grow up. Then you're in business, and those voices are all in your head, taking up space, telling you what you should be doing or what choices you should be making based on society. But what choices do you want to make? What makes sense for you in your life? What makes you happy? We can't move in life based on things that people told us. So in order to know who you truly are, in order to really get to the root of your happiness, you gotta sit still and you gotta be quiet. The silence is so important, but it's crazy because everything outside of us is trying to distract us from going within, from the TVs to the news to social media to friends to the government. People are trying to stop you from going within because they know if you go within that you will find your true power. You will find the true guide. You will know who you are. And knowing thyself is mastering this journey. When you know yourself, no one can sway you. No one can manipulate you and tell you what you should be believing. You just believe what you know that you believe, what's true to you and your soul. Going within is the treasure, baby. You get all of the answers to life. I never second guess anything that I do. I'm telling you, I am guided on this journey. The whispers, everything is told to me. I know what I should be doing. Even if I feel like, should I really be doing that? Like nobody's doing that, or that's a little odd, or how does that match? It don't matter. Those thoughts come up and I still make it happen. And then 5 months from that time, I see, damn, that was a great choice. God took me on this journey with trading, and we're going to talk about that in another video. And every decision that God had me make in order to become the profitable trader that I am did not make sense to me, but it doesn't have to make sense to you. You just need to get quiet so that you can be guided on this journey, baby. And when you are quiet, when you still the mind, break that thing. So when you break it, baby, life starts speaking to you. I get so many signs throughout my day on what to do, signs telling me I'm on the right path. Life is always speaking to you. When some random person comes up to you and tells you something that you were already thinking about, and they give you the answer to something, or you have a conversation that is in relation to something that you were previously thinking about, that is life speaking to you. This is how life works. But you can't see the signs. You can't hear what you need to hear when you aren't quiet, when you aren't in silence. You gotta find silence. And I know the silence, you think about it, and that's the thing that we all avoid. It's so crazy to me. I go out to dinner and I see every single person, even if they're on a date, on their phone. Nobody's talking to anybody. No families are conversing with each other. People are at the bar on their phones, not talking to the people next to them at the bar. It's like, when are you gonna remove your face from the screen and have a true connection with someone? These things are distracting us from going within. And when you don't go within, you can't figure out who you are. That screen, whatever you are watching, that's what's telling you who you are. You start believing that that's how you need to live. This is how it's supposed to be because this is what I see on this screen. That's not how it works. You gotta go within you. You gotta figure out who you are, because once you master self, there is no stopping you. The distractions are there to stop you from mastering self. But once you master self, you master everything. If you are reality and you are life and you master yourself, in turn, what does that mean? You master life. If you discipline yourself and you tell yourself how to think and how to be and who you are, your self-image, nothing outside of you can tell you what you are, because life is going to reflect that right back to you, because you are life, baby. That's why I'm telling you, we have to stop being afraid to go within. I know sometimes it's hard. The emotions are rough. Some of us are traumatized. Some of us have been crazy hurt, or whatever the case may be. But that is even more reason to go inside and find yourself. Find God. Quiet your mind. Every time you get uncomfortable with just sitting still and you feel like you got to reach for your phone, don't. Sit with yourself. Sit with those uncomfortable emotions so that you can come to self, baby. If it's hard for you to sit still, go on a walk and try to just breathe and walk and take in the fresh air. Your mind will clear. If you can't do that, journal. Write everything out, and your mind will, eventually all that clutter that's in your mind will be on that paper, and then eventually you will get clear. If you don't want to do that, read a book. Reading a book brings you such meditative feelings, and you stop thinking in your mind, and now your energy is being absorbed by this book and you're taking in the knowledge from the book. So make sure it's a good book on top of that. And if you don't want to do that, meditate. Baby, meditation has transformed my whole entire life. I've literally quantum leaped so many times on this journey because of meditation. Meditation keeps changing my frequency. It keeps helping me regulate my system. And when I regulate my system, I'm able to stop those crazy feelings from coming in, like those low vibrations. And I'm able to really sit with myself. And it keeps me in a higher vibration. And all vibration and frequency really is is a higher awareness, as neuro knowledge talks about. All frequency is your awareness to what things are. And for you to become aware, baby, you gotta get quiet so that you can see what's going on in here. Then when you observe these thoughts, baby, let's get back to meditation. When you observe these thoughts, baby, you are able to pick apart what's not you, what you don't believe in, what you don't like. We are truly avatars in this game of life. And you get to choose what character you show up as every single day. And you start by pruning out all the thoughts, all the beliefs, all the energies that you don't believe in. And you replace these thoughts, these beliefs, these energies with positivity, with who you say you are, with who you believe yourself to be. This becomes your self-image, baby. And you're able to do all of this with getting silent, baby. I am a firm believer that you can have whatever you want in this life. But baby, it starts with going within first. You getting silent first so that you can erase all those beliefs that were instilled in you against your will and putting in things that you actually believe in. Because if you have this unconscious belief inside of you for some reason that you aren't worthy of making a certain amount of money, or if you aren't worthy of love, you will not create the amount of money that you want to create. You will keep repelling it, and you will never find healthy love because you don't truly believe you are worthy. So you have to truly go within yourself and get silent and figure out what's going on within. And baby, once you master within, you master life. All right, my loves. I love you so much. My intention is for this message to find all of the souls that truly need this right now. And I love you. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.